anymore.
I just turned you on.
Oh, wow.
Don't pass.
It's looking about
I want to make sure you're recording.
I think so, yeah. It's all good.
you know.
Oh, in that. Okay.
So do you take baths?
No,
Is that-
I take
There you go.
showers. But like, let's say,
Thank you.
like, let's say I'm in a pool. I'll like,
Pools are gross.
Yeah.
well, because of chlorine.
No,
And
it's
the
because of
piss-
other people. Yeah,
Piss, the boo-boo stains,
Yeah.
the
But-
weird white thing on the top layer.
Yeah, the worst thing about drowning in a pool isn't that you're drowning, is that it's like fecal matter in your lungs. You know what I mean?
Why? I hate pools. Like even having one in your house, backyard, whatever, it sucks. Because if you're, yeah,
It's a big hazard.
I have people. So
You don't need the pop filter. Sorry.
yes, you do.
Not really. Pop filters are kind of. I'm gonna
They
say.
get
I'm
rid
gonna
of-
say it.
No,
Hot
they
take.
aren't.
Hot motherfucking take. Because I used to have a
No
pop filter.
cussing. That's what he
Oh,
said.
that's not what I didn't. I meant. I was talking about the town in that one country. Fuck it.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Like pH. But yeah, pop filters are kind of useless unless you're like spitting food on your mouth.
That's just not true. They get rid
It
of
is.
plural noise, the
Oh.
S, the hissing noise, and the
Oh.
P.
No, you don't magically get rid of a hissing noise.
When you
No.
speak into it, it gets rid of the.
That is
You
their
know?
design.
Well,
However,
That's how they work.
in practice,
I used to have a sock on my microphone because I lost my pop filter.
socks work better than pop filters.
Well, if that's just wild because they're basically the same thing. Look at.
That's not. Womp womp.
But
Break it?
No, I was just debating the
he doesn't believe in
efficacy
pop
of
filters.
pop filters. They're kind of like useless.
I
They're-
don't use a pop filter.
yeah, they
And
don't
it
really.
works just fine.
Like,
Unless
they're
you're
probably nice
like-
to have, I guess.
Unless you're professionally recording or like you spend hours in front of your stream eating or in front of your screen eating on like,
Also
you're like
an obby.
yeah, like pop filters are good because if you don't know how to chew your food, like I used to watch this guy and he used to like eat all the time and he showed us his mic and it was disgusting. So we got a
Okay.
pop filter.
Like
They're
like-
not-
Asmongold disgusting.
I know. No.
Roaches crawling all over. Bro, that's
Bro.
crazy. He's a multi-millionaire living with the roaches.
He's doing something right, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, I had a train of thought and then I lost it.
It's gone. Like pop filters.
Trying
Are
to-
we live on YouTube?
We
Yeah.
are live.
We are? Okay. Oh, man. It's late.
Oh yeah. Okay. When y'all are creating things, do you ever worry that like the meaning of them like is going to be lost on the audience? Because I have, when I make stuff, right, I get really worried that people are just going to think it's bad because they don't understand metaphors. Because I see a lot of people like when I critique other people's work, like there is a lot of disconnect. You can tell they're not trying to like think about it.
I feel like you shouldn't care. If you're creating something and you think and you make a metaphor or something, as long as you can track it for yourself and it makes sense and
But for a grade.
for a grade.
For a
okay.
grade,
Well,
you know?
yeah, I mean like maybe you shouldn't use like the metaphor I just used earlier. You were like, what the heck
That's not what a metaphor
are you
is.
talking about? Yeah. It's not, but I
think
made it up.
Depends on the content.
Yeah.
that you're putting out there. I mean, you're drawing cartoons. You can't
Yeah.
stop people from turning it into something else.
Well, yeah, but even then, it's like I'm thinking about like, okay, I had to retake a class this semester because I didn't do the work last semester and I failed. So I kind of know what's coming up. Yeah.
I remember this because I was trying
Yeah.
to tell you. I was like, don't give up.
No, but
Wait,
that's why I passed the rest of my classes.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
It's Professor O's new media storytelling. I failed that because I didn't do the
Okay.
work. I just stopped doing it.
The
Are we not live yet?
We are live.
The coursework?
We are live?
Yeah, the coursework. Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay.
The coursework, and I feel kind of bad about it. Like, but I did retake it because I really like it. I'm enjoying it now that I'm actually doing it. But I kind of vaguely remember what the final was supposed to be, so I've been thinking about that a lot. I'm like, I want to do something kind of weird, but then the class has to critique it, and then I know that, like, I don't know what they're gonna think and if they're gonna like understand what's happening. because people in a different class of mine, like visual communication, were very like vague about their critiques and very harsh about grading. I'm like, I can't take anything away from this. Like, yeah. Have y'all ran into that?
I mean, me and Matt took the class at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Like,
fun
I was in my
class.
class right now too.
Yeah, it was,
Before we like met. So.
yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, I guess it just depends on the people you get, because you can have fun people, you have really uptight people who don't care, or you have the people that are just absolutely lost.
Yeah, I've had a good mix of both. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say just do what you want to do.
Yeah,
That's
do what you want to do.
Do what
Don't-
you like. If they don't get it, that's on them. It's-
Yeah.
It's too bad for them.
They can't appreciate the.
Yeah, the complexities of your work.
Yeah. I just wanted an excuse to like buy a dinosaur mask. I think that's part of it.
You should do it.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should have fun with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as you're, I think like one of the big things that I have to start doing again, because I want to keep making like videos, because we're making videos for class, we're doing this, we're doing, I'm trying to, we're doing like the streaming stuff with the esports team, and it's like, you know, I want to start doing my own videos again, and it's hard to when you're forcing yourself to, and it's at some point you do, but like you have to learn how to enjoy it. You know what I mean? You have to, I guess, fall back in love with sitting in front of a screen and pressing S and moving your mouse to clip clips and stuff,
Yeah.
which is, it's hard like on the outset, but once you start doing it, I feel like it's like riding a bike. You know what I mean? As soon as you start going, you're good. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of, I explained it autistically, but I feel like
I think you mean neurospicy.
Yeah.
okay, all right. I added that to my vocabulary. All right, well,
Yeah. What do y'all plan to do like after this? Because I know we're all in the same major, but
Where's we
like with the degree after you get it.
Good question.
great question. We were looking at the TV studio. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Did you just get here?
Like I've been here like 3 minutes.
Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't even look over. I'm sorry.
No worries. Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was gonna say I was looking at the studio, the TV studio production stuff. We were watching the videos, and I saw the dude directing, and he's like, "Oh, cut to this, cut to that," and he's just like yapping the whole time. I don't know if that's. I don't know. It looks very good. He did a great job. Not sure that's for everyone, because he does that day in and day out, most likely, and it's like you have to manage so much stuff. Even if you're not even like directing it, it looks so intimidating. It looks kind of soul sucking. So
Gives me the what's that one movie about the drummer?
What?
Surf's Up.
Whiplash?
Yeah, Whiplash.
Oh.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Are you on my tempo? You're not on my tempo. You're ruining my band. Are you rushing? Dragging? Yeah. Good.
I don't like that though. Like I would do that. I think I'd like to be the guy yapping.
The
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
J.K. Simmons.
boss. Then people hate you,
yeah,
I don't care.
or some people will love you.
yeah,
You just have to be like good about it because when people have like positions of power, they tend to like.
Yeah, and don't
You
be a
know.
pedophile.
Well, that
yeah.
but they're-
Oh
they're-
no, I'm saying because a lot of people in the movie business are.
I mean,
Like, there's a lot of
everywhere,
people, yeah. So
Well, you even see it with like
Especially-
YouTubers,
yeah,
right?
I mean, like even like Nickelodeon for
Yeah, the guy.
yeah,
With the feet fetish.
Yeah.
That was more than that.
yeah.
He did more.
So just
Yeah, I know.
don't be that
he
and you're
dead
good.
yet?
I don't know.
Is he dead yet?
No,
What's his
Oh.
name? Shirtle.
Schneider.
Schneider.
Oh,
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dan Snyder.
Oh yeah. We should. Never mind.
Don't be that and you're good.
Yeah.
And don't be a jerk.
Well, I think there's always like that level of like predatoriness in that kind of industry, especially when you're working with
Well,
minors.
but everywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Like,
Just don't be a drug. Don't think about it.
yeah. Go to therapy. Get therapy.
Keep your
Yeah.
keep your personal weird fantasies to yourself.
Yeah. Like, keep that locked away in your
Yeah.
noggin.
Or just
Stay locked in. Don't
better.
film feet.
I don't know, be a
Yeah.
better
Silly.
person.
There are so many
Shenanigans.
feet, and I hate them.
Oh. Can you elaborate on that,
Just in media,
on that thought about
Like-
so many feet?
there's so many feet in like children's media.
Where did I start?
I
I'm
didn't-
sorry.
I didn't- I-
I'm
I-
sorry. I
so
take it
bad.
back.
I was gonna go another direction.
No.
I was gonna
Let's
say
look at race that I
Ask me
even
to
mentioned.
elaborate.
top 10 worst feet. Go right
No.
now.
no.
Oh, do you have an
Top 10
opinion on
worst
that?
I don't.
Ooh, the
I don't look at
lady
different
you made from,
types.
Scary Movie 2.
Confused.
Scary movie too.
The Exorcism.
LeBron James.
Yeah,
I remember you showed me that.
definitely LeBron James.
He doesn't have a pinky toe. It's kind of
He
like
doesn't.
stapled on. It's
Ew.
crazy.
Now
It
I'm
looks like
concerned.
a-
Y'all look at people's feet and
No,
compare.
no, no.
Yeah, how do y'all
It got-
remember?
It was a paparazzi moment.
He has notoriously ugly feet.
Are y'all like on a WikiFoot or something? It's a
I don't know about
website.
that.
That's a website?
Your son.
You know what
No.
you don't think you're
I don't know what
We got him.
We got the self report, bro.
I just know things. Like you could ask me anything and I would know.
No, I don't want to ask you anything. In this conversation about feet, this is where I find out you're
No,
you're
not about
omnipresent
feet specific.
in the feet community. I don't know.
President.
It wasn't supposed to be about feet. I was just trying to give you a heads up of not to do that. You're good. It was kind of like a piece of advice.
Well, I mean, I don't know. My plans are very out of the place, but it's either go back to school for some culinary certifications
Mhm.
or go work in food.
Don't you have the Texas workforce thingy?
Yeah,
What is? I don't. I've never.
they basically just help me look for a job and keep the job
Awesome. That's amazing.
and pay for college, which is nice. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe because my girlfriend's parents offered me to live with them in Louisiana.
Hey.
Yeah, you told me about
I
that.
might learn some Louisiana cuisine. You couillon. Sorry, that's a bad word.
Beignets.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Beignets.
Beignet, dude, those were really good.
I've never had one. Apparently,
should
the
try
ones in
Boudin.
at
I like that. I like
You
that.
guys should try Boudin. Very good.
My dad gets that from time to time. He goes to a special, like, hole in the wall, grocery store. You have to like find it. You can't just get it from anywhere, And he gets really good ones. So,
Yeah.
Boudin.
What are you gonna do after?
I wish I knew.
Commentator for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
The army's always there.
I'd
Uh,
rather kill myself.
yeah.
Whoa.
Well, what's the
We do
tweet?
not
It's like,
condone
I'm
that
so
around
inside
here.
this country.
We do not condone that.
You can score really
He's
high
joking.
on the NASDAQ.
Yeah, and go to the Air Force.
Really?
Get paid $80 an hour to sit down. Look at them all.
I wouldn't even be allowed.
By you saying
I
that, it made
love
me realize
my
the position
Air
I was
Force
in.
veterans.
Straighten up.
What do you guys do?
Why does this?
What do we do, or what are we
Stop
gonna
What
do?
are you going to do?
What do you do?
What do you plan? What
How do you do?
Yeah.
Liz.
Me?
Yeah, you
Uh,
first.
Okay. Well, I haven't really been looking for any jobs at the moment, and I should start because I do. Now that we're taking capstone, I'm kind of taking it more in consideration of how she's thinking. But I do want to work in the film industry. I do have a contact from my friend that works kind of in that industry, but I still haven't reached out yet because I don't know what to say. I don't know if I'm ready yet. I sometimes I feel like I'm not prepared enough for what I want to do, but that's pretty much it. I'm not too sure how it's going to play out after I graduate.
What's
Yeah.
specific about the film industry that interests you?
Specifically, what I want to do is I want to be a director, but obviously I'm not gonna get to that like right when I graduate. So, my friend, she kind of works like as a production assistant, so that's kind of like how I kind of want to start doing first, and probably like work my way up there.
Have you considered, like, obviously you want to work in the film industry, right? But like making your own short films to kind of like bridge that gap, get your name out there? Because you can work in the industry, but a lot of, at least what I know I'm afraid of and what I've seen other people get is they kind of get stagnant and stuck in a role because people are less likely to pay attention to, you know, new people.
Mhm.
So, like, would being a director, at least for yourself, like on YouTube or like maybe even selling your short films to like places directly that don't have a theatrical release at first, would that be equally as fulfilling, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't think about that, but I think that's a really good approach to do.
They give you experience too, and then you could add that to your portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
It's really important.
You?
You, Jessica?
I want to go more in the journalism / social media field, but also I want to like incorporate photography into that just because it's like a hobby. But at the same time, I think that those go hand in hand. So that's kind of what I want to do. As far as specifics, for journalism, I just want to be able to be creative and like let my ideas like flow. I know that's very limited, but at the same time, I believe that that it's not impossible and that blessings are real. And so
Mhm.
I believe that somewhere out there I could find my place doing something that I enjoy and love. So yeah, just kind of like creative
Mhm.
and I guess expression of like my mind, I guess.
Yeah.
So like being able to be myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, other than that, I'm not too specific on I want to do copywriting.
Yeah.
I want to do freelance writing or I want to do PR. If I end up there and I like it, then cool. But just I'm keeping my options broad, I guess.
Yeah. I think that level of flexibility is also really good, especially like we're all pretty young, right? And there's plenty of time like for you to hop around too. So that's great, honestly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm old.
You're not that
At least
old.
Mike-
Michael's
Not
not
that
here,
old.
35-year-old man.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's got his own family.
Poor guy, he's not
Where's
even
that?
here to defend himself.
It's a dinosaur. It's the dinosaur mask. I was telling you.
Oh, it's the one where it hooks
For-
up to your jaw.
Yeah. So the normal Velociraptor mask on Amazon is around $60.
Yeah, I
This
was looking
one-
at that the other day actually.
Why?
Why?
I wasn't. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
something I had to do.
Okay. This one was $14. So
On Etsy.
no, on Amazon.
Wait, how does it look?
It's like this. I'm using it for the
Oh,
short film.
that's cool.
Yeah. No, it is. I like it. The jaw moves, so it's exactly what I
Can you
need.
eat tendies with it?
Yes, actually.
You should include that in your
Yeah,
Can
I'll do a
you, like-
demonstration.
What is the short film gonna be about?
It's gonna be about anxiety. So I'm having like a lot of every character is gonna be wearing a mask.
Okay.
Basically, the main character gets the dinosaur mask
Mhm.
because it moves, and there's gonna be a lot of like
I'm sorry. I'm trying to visualize it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a bit more like abstract
Mhm.
to represent like what it feels like having that disconnect from other people. A lot of like the person struggling with like, oh, I am like kind of dying inside. I don't have like insurance. I'm expected to be an adult now. Like I need to go to college or whatever. It's gonna be like real short. And I'm excited to figure out exactly what it looks like. I have like ideas down, but I haven't sat down and fully written it. I do know there's going to be 3 songs in there. The character's not singing.
Mhm.
That's also part of why I got the masks, so that I can like lip sync without like syncing mouths.
So it's like
You
a
know?
musical kind of.
Yeah, it
Nice.
is. It's going to be like 10, 15 minutes because the songs are like a minute and 30 seconds each. I like listen to the songs and like you know how you like imagine scenarios in your head when you hear music. I did that for a little bit too long, and that's why I'm like, okay, this is what I'm doing.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice. That sounds interesting.
yeah, I hope so. Yeah. I
Can't
also
wait.
yeah. If I get around to it, I hope I do because I always get so anxious about like renting the cameras out at the speaking center, and then
Why?
I just because the one time I did it, it was before spring break, and then I ended up holding onto the camera for like a month on
Yeah.
accident,
Mhm.
and then I took it back, and I felt like real embarrassed. Also, I haven't done it before, so
Oh, I mean,
It's
it's a nice process. It's pretty simple.
I know it's pretty simple, but I get like weird.
Oh.
Don't you work there, Elizabeth?
I do.
Oh,
So
Yes.
she can help you.
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
And maybe you'll get reminded not to hang on to it for a super long
Oh no.
Because you'll see her like every Tuesday, Thursday.
I am more responsible than I was like a year ago.
Oh, well, then you're good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Do y'all know if we can use the studio or do you have to be in studio production to use
I
it?
bet you could go down.
I think it's a communications thing, but I feel
Okay.
like even if you weren't, you can talk to some people, and
Yeah.
if you're nice enough,
Yeah.
I promise I won't do anything bad.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
here's the studio. I feel like that's how it's gonna be. Like they'll make you sign something, but yeah, I think you can. Most of us.
Yeah.
I think so, but I think they're gonna say that it's specifically for comm students.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're gonna say. But
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I am a comm student, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. As far as I'm aware, I'm a comm student.
Well, as long as you're taking a
Hard to
class, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's my degree question mark. I have a friend who's in this degree program, the communication like digital media, and they looked at me and they said they want to do HR and I said this is not where you need to be right now.
Well, that is, yeah, that,
Because there's professional communication.
yeah, that's the other track. There's
yeah.
like two sides
Or
of
I
it.
think it's strategic.
Strategic.
And then
or
there's
Yeah.
IT.
That's what your concentration.
IT.
I'm communication studies.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like I'm like the only person that's communication studies because I've met people who are either digital media or strategic comm. And I'm like, I'm the only comm studies. So
Probably. Like, I'm sure you're not the only one, but you're probably close to it because it's
we're a rare breed.
broader of it's more applicable.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I chose it.
Yeah, and that's smart.
yeah, I chose that because I was like, I don't know what exactly I want to do.
It's like a general studies degree.
Yeah.
You know, Alice actually told us in our last class that she was talking to someone, I forgot who, but they were like, they wanted to add like an esports production.
That's just digital
or
media.
something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, but didn't we used to have a sports like study?
I'm
Like
not that old.
I swear that it was
I think there was sports, but not esports. I wasn't here, but I've heard other people talk about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I swear there was strategic comm studies, digital production, and sports. I don't know.
Yeah.
That,
think
when I
he
looked on the
used to
website,
teach
that's
it.
what it. Oh,
Strong.
Because well, I
To
feel
go-
like he would teach it
Go.
if we had it.
maybe.
We gotta get him in our project.
Because
Watch him act
he's
in
a
the
really
video.
good actor.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I was really entertained
We
by
got-
what he showed us this
Me
morning.
Too. I gotta get him in project. Oh my gosh, it's kicking up. Gotta get him in our project.
Oh my
Just
god.
can't contain your excitement.
I know.
Isn't it similar to what y'all are going to do?
What?
Like the genre, is it kind of not the genre, but the
Well,
subject of y'all's film?
Sort of
vaguely,
like noir. Yeah. There's an investigation.
I think he would be good in that.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. He was good on what we saw today.
He's the GOAT.
He is the
You
goat.
could
What
be,
did you see today?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was
We
like,
saw-
this
That's
almost-
We saw like a scene that Mr. O and Mr. Strong were both acting opposite each other in. It was really funny. Entertaining, I thought.
I thought
nice.
Strong was kind of running laps around Professor Owen's office.
That's
He
wild.
was kind of pulling the dead weight.
Yeah. Good
Professor
stuff.
here, I
good
know
stuff.
he watches sometimes.
Mm-hmm. You're the best.
I
Go.
wonder if he's
The
listening
goat.
to Professor Allison. Sometimes he'll listen
Maybe.
in.
I know,
right?
that's why I said that.
Oh, there's a thumbs up.
Oh, I can't see
Yeah.
participants.
No, but you can see that we have 6
I'll go.
people.
Oh, I can't see participants. Oh, there's only one.
No, because that's him.
That's not
like
our
that's who's
participant.
live with us right now.
Oh,
Someone
Yeah,
says
let me
something.
see.
I think we all posted, or at least 3 of us posted.
I posted.
I
yeah.
just
I
did,
saw
yeah.
him do it, so I wanted to.
I also posted on
And then
my.
I saw you do it too.
I
Yeah.
didn't post because
Because I want people to watch.
people I'd have
The
judged.
black screen.
They judge.
Let them
Yeah.
judge.
Judge him back.
Yeah.
Talk mess about him on
Oh, I
screen
do. Oh,
right now.
All by name.
right now.
First and last.
First and last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember things. I've been trying to remember
I was
what it
gonna
was.
ask, have y'all talked about the SOS thing?
the what.
That's going around.
Yes, my
I saw
phone's
it.
doing it.
I saw it on my phone this morning.
It's only for AT&T people though.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't
Chris
see
is
it.
on the
I have
AT&T,
AT&T.
right?
I don't know.
I did not see it.
I think so because I had it when I was like looking, but now it's not on my phone. When I came to this area, it's not.
What is
went
it?
back.
Yeah.
It's like
I have a screenshot. I'll show you
Oops.
how.
The
It
world's
you
ending.
know,
Yeah,
like
it's
the little
on
bars
directions.
on your phone.
mhm.
It would say
Okay.
SOS.
Oh,
I
they're
was
experiencing
taking-
outages. I think.
Yeah,
I
I was
read
taking
that online.
screenshots because I was gonna go to AT&T and like.
Oh, I do that every time.
So that's
like,
what comes up, and then at the top it says SOS.
Oh, I had that happen.
And I'm like, I'm not in trouble.
I think it's something about the satellite, right?
I don't know.
I read there
I
was
don't
a
know.
solar flare that was causing interference.
There's always a solar flare.
I don't know.
I thought that happened every like 20 minutes.
I was just glad that
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't
there's one
just
that
me.
like directly interfered with.
This
the
one was
satellite.
above average.
It just
I
yeah.
hate they put too much ice on these, man. I hate that.
It's just water.
You can ask for no ice.
I probably should next time.
You should just.
Yeah, I got
It's just
annoyed
eat.
about like
Michael
people saying,
Class,
"Oh,
Michael
T-Mobile
always-
game."
Oh, dude, that got me
Yeah,
last
I
time.
was really confused 'cause
I'm calling you out, Michael.
it was all about
Is Asif not listening?
He's not.
He's playing Final Fantasy right now.
Yeah,
And so,
chilling.
like, someone actually showed it, and I was like, "Oh!" And I checked, and mine was like that, but I was connected to the Wi-Fi. But this morning, every morning, well, this is something else. But every morning, my mom calls me, and she didn't call me this time, so I'm assuming that's the reason why.
Is that
Yeah.
microphone picking up?
I think. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you're,
okay.
you're sitting on the side of it, so
Oh,
I am so sorry.
I mean it's fine. All I have to
Oh,
do
I'm
is-
talking this way.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because her like the waves were like really small. Like the mic wasn't fully picking it up, but it's good.
There's no. Yeah,
Yeah.
I listen to it back sometimes, and everyone can be heard.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted
Yeah.
to check because there is that one time.
it's just that we're louder
Yeah.
because we're close.
We are.
Yeah.
loud.
I
Yeah,
am
for-
sorry. I'll make sure to talk a little bit closer to the mic.
You're good.
I'll talk this way. I'll side eye y'all.
Yeah, that's why I turned it and did that because I didn't want to. Just no need for a pop filter either.
We do need pop filters.
No,
They're
you don't.
important.
He's a-
Not
he's a
not
pop
not
culture
us.
Conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
hater, man. This is like they just I don't know. It's like when you buy like a console.
It's like when
And
the
it
earth
costs-
is flat.
That's not what I was gonna say. Jesus, no. Like video game consoles and stuff. They're a lot of money, but then if I were presented the choice to buy like the actual box and then buy everything else separately, like the controller and the cords in the back, I'd be fine with that because I already have 4 HDMI's.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Part of the cost goes into that. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank
I
you.
would- I would
I'm a
still buy
hater.
PC.
Yeah, I guess.
PCs are so useful. What do you mean you guess?
Oh.
Like
I don't know. I was just flippantly saying I didn't put much thought into it. I guess I'll drop a $1,000 on a PC again.
Also, I was gonna talk about this. I just remembered right now. Sorry,
What is it?
I didn't mean to gasp
I'm
like
very
that.
excited.
you're
We
fine.
were talking about CC's the other day, right?
Oh yeah.
Guess where I went yesterday?
Oh no.
And guess who had a terrible experience?
Yeah.
Oh my god, tell us all about
Which one?
Shoot, I don't know. In Grand Prairie.
I've
Um,
never been to that
Oh
one.
really?
Yeah,
That's
Probably- I've
surprising.
probably been there then.
Grand Prairie's nice.
yeah. Well, there's certain areas that aren't so great either.
That's fair.
But yeah, no. I didn't have a terrible experience because of the fit. I got a terrible experience because I almost got hit by a car.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
Inside.
Of the CC's?
Yeah.
Yeah, inside. No, walking to get in. This car was like driving and then like stopped, and so I was like, okay, it's okay to cross, and then like kept like kind of moving, and like I'm not even joking, like probably where Matthew is, that's where the car was, and then I'm here, and I'm like, if you keep driving, you're literally gonna ram me, dude. And so this lady, she was just like, man, walking all slow. And I was like, excuse me. And I'm like, I'm trying to walk slow so that I could run back if I have to, if you're trying to hit me. And so, yeah, she was just talking trash. And I was like,
Yeah.
ma'am, excuse you. This is a CC's. Calm
Yeah,
down.
these Grand Prairie streets are dangerous.
Yeah, the mean streets. That's what they call
The
Grand
the
Prairie.
streets of Grand Prairie raised.
I was like, this is why I don't come to CC's.
I'd love
Why
for a
did
car
you
to come
go?
crashing into
Huh?
CC's as a meeting.
That'd be really funny.
That would
Why
be
did you
hilarious.
go?
My family wanted to go. And then I had just got off of work, and I was like, I don't want to be in the house alone.
That's
Because
fair.
I did have leftover Chinese food, and I was like, that sounds good. I was like, but I don't want to be alone at home. I've been at work all day, so. And I was like, I guess. I had a feeling. But then I ran into one of my friends from high school, and I was like,
Oh,
I was like, this is nice. So, yeah. It was a what would I say? Like, my bad mood got transferred over
That's
to a
good.
better mood. So, yeah, I was like, still not going back to CC's.
yeah. Speaking of high school, is there any memories that stand out to y'all from high school?
Yeah. a
That was
bunch.
it.
Yeah.
We have a lot of weird ones, man. We have a lot of weird.
A lot of them, man.
I don't know
Barack
what.
Obama kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what it was
It's-
called?
I enjoyed
No, it was called the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy.
it. Really?
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Is that where you went?
Yeah. It was an all male, of course, the male leadership. So it was really interesting. I think I told you the story about the guy who dressed up as Jesus for our project,
Yeah.
and every
And
answer
the guy
he
getting hit by
gave.
the train, I remember.
yeah, because he used to wear like the blazer uniforms and stuff, and
Oh,
we got a stern talking to because we weren't wearing them in school at all times. They're like, oh, this blazer, this badge, it's a shield when you go out in the hood or whatever. Oh, God bless Nakia Douglas. He's the GOAT. But I'm not gonna say he flubbed because I appreciate everything he's done. But in the coming weeks, someone got hit by a train, and the first question they asked was like, sitting
Oh,
next to
no.
somebody who's like,
No.
And the blazer didn't help him. I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was fatal or not. I'm not gonna clown on the dude. who got, like,
You're laughing.
I'm laughing at the people who made fun of him.
Oh.
Okay.
Getting
And I
hit by
pu- I
a train
put-
is just a funny visual. I'm sorry.
Later. Oh my
Did you
gosh.
hear about the Amazon driver guy?
If you get hit by a train, it's your fault. Like
No, it's like
like point blank. Period.
Well,
half the
train-
time it
90% of the
is.
time.
The train
Half the
goes
time.
on this designated path.
Exactly. So
Always.
it's like, and
If-
you can see it coming.
If
like,
you're alone and you
I
get
got
hit by a
trapped on a
train,
train track once, so I don't.
how did you get trapped on a?
I was like driving, and it was like a really short area, and the guy stopped prematurely,
Mm-hmm.
and I was stuck on the train track
Yeah,
until like
see,
the light turned
that's-
green.
That's a
That's when
thing.
you honk.
Because there's room for two cars, and they stopped, and I
Damn.
feel like it was on purpose. I don't know why, but like that felt targeted.
Oh my gosh. What
Yeah.
did
I'm
they
not gonna
have
say
against
nothing.
you?
I don't know. The train didn't come. I would have like ran into their car if it did. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks when there's like just also like that random traffic on like a train, like near a train,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like I don't know, everyone just goes and then like, or no, like it's like then the little bars come down and it's like
Yeah.
I mean, but the lights will turn green
I would
to make
cry.
sure no one's in the way.
Yeah.
You would
yeah.
cry if you got hit by a train.
Yes.
I'd die.
I'd
I think I would be dead. I don't think I would be
Your
doing anything.
bones
I mean, you
turn
could
liquid.
survive.
Just
Yeah.
get hit, T-bone, kablooey.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because interesting stuff,
High
I
school.
guess. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I enjoyed my high school because I went to like a career school. So we both went to unusual high schools.
yes,
I
yes.
did a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Had friends.
Yes, it was amazing.
Any crazy stories from high school?
Any creepy stories?
Crazy.
Crazy?
Oh, crazy. No. I wasn't getting into too much mischief.
Probably.
Define
But
crazy.
some of them are a little too inappropriate. I don't want to
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of them. I just experienced like the people around me that experienced that. So I'm like, it's not really my business to tell.
Yeah.
I do know when I was when I was going to Sunset for like the 2 years that I went. The seniors, their senior prank was to let little baby chickens run around the school.
Oh,
Don't
no.
know why, but yeah. And
Squish.
so they
I would have
Squish.
taken one.
no, oh yeah, they collected them and like they like announced like, hey, if anyone wants a baby chick, you can come to the office after school and take them. So I didn't get one though because I knew my parents would like literally like make me give it back. So I didn't do that.
That's wild.
Yeah. So that was unfortunate. But
I have a crazy story.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Actually, it didn't happen in the high school, but I was in an early college program. But it was my junior year of high school, and we were already at the college full time. But most of my classmates, one of them in particular, he would be selling edibles at the college campus. So I guess everyone decided to buy one from him that specific day, and everyone decided to eat it that specific day as well. I wasn't there on campus because I was at the high school taking my TSI because I was being a responsible student. But I guess it was this one girl, she ate the whole thing. It was her first time even trying it, so she ate the whole thing.
Wow.
no.
And it was pretty bad because she immediately was throwing up in the restroom. She was like on the floor, and apparently it was pretty bad. And the principal, he had to drive all the way to the college to like, I guess like get that situated, and then they got the campus police involved. And apparently it's more serious if you get the campus police involved than just like the security at the high school. So it was pretty bad because they kind of wanted to kick us out of the college. They're like, we don't want you guys anymore. But it was pretty
We
intense.
don't want
And then they
y'all
were
no
kind of like, what's the word? Like interviewing us like one by one to see who's the one who sold it. And
Did he get sold out?
no, they
Wow.
actually, I don't know why this other guy, he said that it was him, but it wasn't him, and he lost a whole internship that he was doing with AT&T,
Oh,
and he got kicked out of the program.
they must have paid him off or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't.
there's no reason to do
So
that
we have
otherwise.
butterfly effect.
now if they're listening, they're gonna investigate again. They're like, oh, I forgot about that. Hold on.
They're gonna reopen the case.
Yeah.
Silverville was pretty crazy, honestly.
You went to Seagoville?
Yeah.
Wow. My friend went to Seagoville.
No way.
Yeah. Well, before he went to, well, his sister went to Seagoville, but he lived there.
Mhm.
Oh, also some kids got into a fight when I was at Sunset. And apparently like someone took a picture of it and they made a meme out of it, and it like made like a big meme page.
Oh yeah,
my
there
gosh.
was one fight at my school, which was really funny because there was like a 144p recording of it. So it's like just pixels
Yeah.
throwing punches, and someone made like a meme edit of it. It's really funny.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I could find it because
There's a
it's
clip.
really funny.
There's a clip from my school of one of my brother's friends trying to. He jumps up and he sees a tree. You know, he's trying to climb the
Mhm.
tree,
Mhm.
but not from the base of the tree. Like he jumps off the railing of the school.
Oh,
He grabs
my
the branch.
gosh.
His momentum brings him forward, and he
Your brother?
no, his friend.
Oh, I thought you said your brother. I was
And-
like,
Your brother's friend
Wow.
Spider-Man.
He's not because he fell, right? And then it ended up on meme page edits
That's
and
wild.
stuff.
That's
It was funny.
did anyone famous ever go to your school? Anyone?
No, my school
Wow.
only existed since 2009. So.
Actually, yes. Well, they went to perform there. It was Drake and Josh. Drake.
What?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Drake Bell?
Yeah.
Drake
Oh, no.
Campana?
Get him out of there.
Out of the high school, we shouldn't use that allowed there.
Oh, that's true.
There was a murderer who went to my school.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember all the details, but we just found it out randomly. I think we were asking that question. Did anyone famous go here? And yeah, a murderer. Yeah, they
Is
don't
that
exactly.
famous?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
famous enough to be one of the only results. Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Like I don't. It was just like newsworthy, I
Oh.
guess. I don't know.
Trying to find this fight.
But in terms of like just like weird things that happened, there was a lot. There was like Worm Day, a tree fell.
Worm Day. What happens on Worm Day?
Like
I don't think I want to know what happens on one.
Yeah.
just like those worms on a string.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
in February, and I knew so much about this because I was part of the people
You're the
who
worm
did
gang.
it. Yeah,
Worm gang.
unsurprising.
Yeah.
So we buy between 500 to 1,000 worms on a string because you can get them real cheap, and we would tie them all over the school. We had flyers that we would stick up on the walls, and that was just like no reason. That's just what we did. Yeah, so a lot of people would be like carrying those around. They'd ask for like custom ones, just
Hmm.
like not too out there, but
But out
yeah,
there.
yeah. I think like in terms of weird people though, there was this one guy, and he since middle school had been like doing stuff. He would carry like full size puppets around the school, like the ones with the sticks, and like
May I ask, what school did you go to?
I went to Garland High School.
Okay.
It was like one of those IB schools.
Uh-huh.
I think only like 20 people out of like our class of 500 who were supposed to graduate with the IB diploma graduated with one. Really terrible school. Our biology teacher thought that brown cows made chocolate milk.
Oh.
Nice.
It's the kind of education you were getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only professor that I like really cared about, the animation one, we didn't do much actual work, but like shout out to him. He was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I also took an animation class in high school. I almost failed it. I had to go to school on a Saturday once because
Damn.
I had to like make up stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because it was when I was a freshman, and like he was a teacher who like if you didn't pay attention or you were slacking off or something, he didn't care. 14-year-old me could not handle that responsibility. I was not paying attention, was not doing any work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fell pretty behind pretty fast.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was, except for he would just pass us anyways, especially like my group of friends and I. He liked us for some reason, like he was chill with us. So we would just get passed anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a story that happened. I used to know a guy who's really funny. He's a really goofy guy. I used to go to algebra class, and he used to like get up on the desk and just start yelling random like meme of the weeks.
Mhm.
And he was the one yelling, "Oh, let's go, let's get it." And then like it got to the point to where like the teacher wouldn't start the class until
Aw.
she saw him like do that, because like it wouldn't be a normal day if he didn't get his little time to shine.
Mhm.
But
That's
in
hard.
another teacher's class, I was sitting next to a guy who threw up. And like the first thing I hear is like in the corner, he's like, "Yeah, let's go." As he's like, like on the floor. And
Gross.
we got moved to another room because it was like you couldn't see his puke because it was like really transparent for some reason.
It's probably water.
Yeah, he was throwing up water pretty much.
Well, but even then, you should like, there should still be like something.
Yeah,
No.
I saw a little bit of it. I was sitting next to him, but like
So gross.
in the other room, like we're all just quiet because that teacher is not like so,
Mhm.
loose and silly. So she's like, your brother's in pain. and you guys are laughing. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, yeah, dude. She was getting really mad at us for laughing, but it wasn't even our fault. It was that one kid who
Yeah.
hyped them up. Never seen a dude get hyped up for throwing up
Oh
for no
gosh.
reason. Yeah, that's a fond memory.
Yeah.
Probably
Same-
not for him.
Do y'all?
but-
I just texted my group chat of high school friends that I never interact in because I want to find that video of the fight that I was talking about.
Yeah.
I just asked my high school friends if anyone had that video.
I only have one puke story. It's not from me.
Oh.
It was like middle school, and I think we were taking the STAR test to go to the next grade.
Mhm.
I
And
have it.
I don't know why, bro. I remember his name. His name was Brian. He decided that 7 a.m. morning to eat 2 bags of hot Cheetos
Yeah.
and drink a whole thing of Gatorade.
I think you told me about this one.
Midway through the test, I figured something was gonna happen because he was sitting down like the thinker. Sitting down like the thinker with his hand in his mouth, covering his mouth. And then I was like, is he all right? And then.
Oh my god.
And you could just see it was bright orange, and there was pieces of Cheetos. And he vomited all over. He did not move. He did not move. He just said it. He's just taking it. He's just taking it. Just vomit all over himself, all over the desk,
That's
Uh-uh.
hilarious.
on the floor.
Disgusting.
Some people were laughing.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I'd be
I
laughing
like-
too.
He was like 2 desks to my right.
Yeah.
And I was
Mm-mm.
like, oh no. The first thing that got me was the smell. I was like, oh my god. And it was a portable. So
Oh,
that smell was in there for a good while.
Yeah. no.
That is the worst.
Yeah, portables are bad. Don't go to
Portables already smell bad as it is because they smell old.
Well,
Yeah.
not even that, because there was a bathroom in there.
Oh,
There
there was?
Yeah, there was a bathroom in there. You just open it. Someone takes a massive dumper, and you can smell it.
What the heck?
yucky.
Wow.
That's grotesque.
Thank goodness they got rid of those.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, I don't know. Someone started a fire in the lunch bathroom, trying to smoke,
Oh yeah.
and they didn't know what to do, so they were like, "Throw it in the trash can."
Oh, that
good one.
happened at my school too.
So,
We
and
got
then they got rid of the
evacuated.
doors, and then we didn't have bathroom doors for like 2 years.
Oh, I remembered something. So it was someone jumped out of a school bus
Oh my God.
at my school.
What compelled him to do
It was
so?
the last day of summer
I'm
break.
kind of scared of your school.
It was a time, you know. It
Uh-huh.
was something.
It was like you had to be there type of time, huh?
Yeah, that school sucked. But there was a video started circulating over the summer because on the last day of like school, a kid opened the emergency doors on one of the buses and jumped out while it was like going.
Were
It was
they
going
okay?
like slowly through like a neighborhood, but they like jumped out near their house. And they got suspended for that when they came back. So
Gee.
Yeah.
What
No.
goes through your mind that you think, oh, let me jump out of an emergency?
Well, they won't get.
Door.
it was
charged.
fun for them. They
Won't
thought
get
it was
charged.
fun. They almost did, I think. I'm not gonna lie.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's been my middle
love that
school
shit.
too. Like that honestly might have happened in middle school. Do y'all remember like the little like the Minecraft file that would be passed around at your schools?
Mhm.
Right? No,
No.
you.
I
know.
do, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there was that same kid with the puppets, right?
The
He made a Minecraft back
Yeah.
the whole school.
No, he was the one who got the file and passed it around to everyone.
Wow.
And one day they during like the morning they had us all sit in the hallway. I can't remember why they decided to do that. But they grabbed him and started escorting him away because they found out about like the Minecraft file. And I asked him, "Hey, what's up?" And he said they think Minecraft is a virus, and they just like, yeah,
Yeah, I really have more
Yeah.
funny middle school stories than high school.
really.
Because
Like,
in my life, I'm undefeated in fights. Because there's a kid who challenged me to a fight when I was in middle school, and then he didn't show up. Like, imagine you challenge me.
undefeated.
You guys can look at me, see, not the most threatening build.
Oh,
Not
man.
sure why you would not show up to that. And he was like making excuses too. He was like, "Oh, I had football practice," and we were like standing by the football field.
Wow.
that's wild.
Ain't nobody there.
No, not a soul on the football field.
That's funny, man. I like that.
It's really funny. Someone challenging me to a fight
And then not.
and then
showing
backing
up.
out. It probably would have been a pretty easy win for him, honestly.
Has anyone gone into a fight in middle
I got
school?
punched after later, like a couple months later.
Oh my god, Ryder.
I can't remember.
Someone got tased.
Probably not a good thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean-
what happens at your
Like I got
school?
tased at my high school too. Someone had like a taser and he was just like, "Tase me, just tase me, tase me."
No,
There's a
they-
video of him like screaming.
Wow,
Yeah.
nerd.
It was
Oh
the
my God.
police, and they like dragged a girl by her hair. That was like really graphic. I'm like, why are y'all doing that? That's a child. You could just like stand in between them.
Wow.
Yeah. It would happen in the cafeteria. They would get up on the tables and like everyone would just kind of watch.
Yeah, that happened in my middle school too. There was a fight
Yeah.
in the cafeteria. Some girl like grabbed another girl's hair and like slammed her
Yeah.
into the wall, and we were all like,
Whoa.
There was a fight the last week of senior week.
Really?
They just wanted to get the rounds out, I guess. These two girls, they're like, they just came in. This one girl came in the room. She was annoying still to this day. Her name is Stephanie. She came in.
Oh.
Damn.
the name
That's-
drop.
last name, what's your last name?
Yeah, what's her
I
last
don't even
name?
know. Irrelevant. Anyway, she came in. Oh, you're talking all this smack, blah blah blah. And the poor teacher. She's like this older lady. She's like, okay, girls, calm down, calm down. They started swinging.
That's so fun.
Yeah, that's
then
crazy.
one of them head slammed.
One of us out there. That's just crazy.
Do y'all think
There was this one time in high school. These two girls were going out it like right outside my classroom, and poor guy, he's like an older man teacher. He was trying to like break them up, and they slammed him into the wall, and then these like that you see up here fell, and I was like, what the heck? And then so all of a sudden the classroom just looking, and then we like my teacher, we were like, do something. He was like, that is not my problem. He was like,
Oh
he
my
was like, I'm gonna
gosh.
mind my business. He was like, I don't care. And then we're just like, what the heck? You're a teacher. He was like, again, that's not my business.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
don't get paid enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't get
That
paid
is
enough.
true.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They do
it's so
though.
funny that you mentioned that because I used to work at a high school, and they like tell us to like not really get into the fight because you can get injured.
Yeah.
And it actually happened to a teacher. She twisted her ankle
Oh.
and they fractured it and they broke it.
Oh my
And
god.
I think I still have the video on my phone. I would have to look for it, but
You have the video of that?
yeah. Because it was when I was working there, it was one of our early college teachers that got injured because it was two of our students who were fighting, and the like how it all happened. Like one of the girls fell onto her, but the fall was like very slow motion too, which was so
Like a
and,
cartoon?
literally like her cartoon, and she wasn't even there for like half of the semester, and she never returned back.
That's,
I wouldn't
I-
either.
yeah, that's
I wouldn't
amazing.
either. They made her poor ankle go through all the stages.
Dealing
Literally.
drugs, beating up teachers. Sounds kind of.
If like
It's,
you-
it's scary.
if you tried to break up a fight and then you got like you something fell on you, like what do you do when you go home? Like what?
Looney Tunes.
what
one of those memes.
Like an anvil.
I think she did go home.
how do you explain to like whoever's at home like what happened?
Also, who has to pay for that?
I don't know.
The school.
I don't know if they
This-
contacted the
I would
parents of
charge
those
the
girls.
parents.
I don't know,
That would
but
be
Girls are
amazing.
ruthless.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
We
And it
never
wasn't
really
even
had
like real
fights.
fighting. It was just hair pulling, and I'm like, you're not
Oh.
even like fighting for real. Like, come on.
We had to like escort one of my friends
Mm-hmm.
around the campus because like someone made up lies about like her and her boyfriend. I can't remember what it was because of that. She started like getting jumped in like the hallways and stuff, like just randomly. So we had to like walk her around and make sure that no one would like go like pop out because like
Batman's popping out of
Yeah.
the shadows to jump the poor girl.
Super
Yeah.
villain activity.
Yeah.
The Green Goblin breaks through
Yeah.
the window.
no. And there were a lot of furries at my school too.
Oh,
See like
okay.
fursuits.
There
It's
was a-
making
there was a
sense
furry
now.
about-
Yeah.
Everything is making sense. The puppet,
Nice.
it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Any dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs. Ah,
Ants.
if only.
Ants?
Yeah.
Any anteaters?
Anteaters, maybe. Yeah.
What was their favorite meal?
So
Pizza.
when you guys went to Cece's, what'd you get? You got pizza,
Yeah. Did they
sushi.
sushi?
Sushi.
Ants.
Oh. Inside joke, I guess. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
It is. I don't know.
Did y'all?
It's like the hardest I've lightheaded.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm so confused what's going on.
I don't know.
I
Inside
don't know.
Can we please?
Hysterical. I
Can
don't
we
know.
please ask Professor V that?
Oh,
That's Johnny.
what's Johnny does like
Johnny Wood.
he does the meme where it's like it's you ask someone if they want to eat ants to see if they're secretly an anteater
Yeah, it's like.
because it's like such a stupid joke.
Yeah, the meme is like asking John from HR what he likes to eat. It's like pizza, sushi, and then like in parentheses like suspicious John from HR is an anteater.
Ants.
What?
You had to be there. You had to be there.
You had to be
Yeah.
Then Johnny will ask us that like every day. I'd be like, you guys want to go to Chili's? You know, get some pizza, sushi.
And then he says that, and then he looks like
Like side eye.
he likes eyes everyone in the room
Yeah,
to see their reaction.
we gotta make him ask Professor V.
Yeah.
I guess he would.
I love
wonder
that
if
joke.
Professor
Oh,
V
Professor V
actually
is not
ended
here,
up eating
so-
the apple.
I don't know.
I mean, here like.
What else would he have done with it?
Johnny breathed on it.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
he did the.
And he wiped it on
Why
his
you wiped it
shirt.
off?
He
Yeah.
cleaned it. Yeah, that's what it was.
He didn't make the noise though. He didn't go like.
Oh my god.
You gotta ask him that question.
Johnny Wood.
Maybe you should, instead of just bringing him one apple like every week, bring him double it.
They were supposed to
Two.
give him apples.
Yeah, we all
I got
got-
scared. I got
The three
scared.
of us got apples. We were
And
all
I got
gonna bring
hungry.
him one apple, but then I don't know.
Why?
I turned around and I see Matthew eating it, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
like-
I'm not gonna do
When
it.
life gives you apples, eat them.
I heard Matthew like,
I don't
right
know.
into
supposed
I
to
don't
it.
give
think
him
that's
apples.
the.
I wanted to
the
eat the apple. I was a little hungry that day. I got a little frightened.
How many people in this room just eat lemons?
Just raw? Just take a
Yes,
bite out
just
of a
take a
lemon?
bite out of a lemon.
Mm,
There's
I do not- I do not
always
do
You
at
do
least
not.
one.
Are you serious?
Even the peel?
My girlfriend and
The
my
peel.
best friend both do
The
it.
wrapper's
and
the
I'm
best
like,
part.
Peel or like with
Nah, I could have
Yeah,
the
the
little,
the peel. Okay.
little
That's-
slices.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's.
When I
No.
And then and salt.
well, when
And salt
yeah,
is okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think the salt makes it better.
I
but
didn't
it's
know
still
that you
gross.
eat kiwis with the skin.
Do
I did
you?
not. Yeah, like the
Nah,
fuzzy
take off the
skin.
skin.
Yeah,
You
so
can
a lot
eat
of
it,
people
just
do
kinda-
that, and I was like, "Ugh."
we did the apple thing, but we kiwis with our English teacher in high school.
What?
Like he
Oh, no,
he
you
slipped
did
on
the
a
cheese.
yeah that too. Like every time he would like have a mishap, we would bring the object of his suffering and put it on his
Why?
desk because it was funny.
I still have the video of the cheese.
Did
He's
y'all go to the same high school?
no. But one of our friends showed him the video. But with the kiwi thing, he slipped on a kiwi one day, and he's like 50, 60 years old, like old dude. So the next day, like everyone brings kiwis, puts
Why?
them on his desk before we even go to class. We go to our morning meeting because that's what we did in high school, and he's like, he's met with like, his whole desk obscured and covered with the kiwis.
I guess I just don't understand. What situation was he in to slip on a kiwi? Like I don't even
dude.
see kiwis
He-
like ever.
I don't know, he didn't slip on cheese, but like I don't know how the cheese mean string cheese that they keep in the little long like the
Yeah.
long
But
string.
the kiwi.
Yeah, he got mad when they put string cheese on his desk. And there's a video. It's still on my desktop on my computer.
Put this.
Put this fucking cheese on my desk, and he like
No.
throws it, and that's the cutoff.
Yeah. Just absolute anger.
yeah.
Do
Someone
that with
doesn't like
forks.
dairy. My gosh.
I mean, they got him good.
Maybe he was lactose.
Yeah. And that's why the cheese
He
got
didn't
him.
like string cheese.
yeah, it got them.
They
String
came back.
cheese was the last straw.
You snap.
You snapped.
It was just Joker moment.
Yeah.
Also, random question, but I was talking about this the other day. How do y'all cut y'all sandwiches?
in half or vertically. Well, I don't.
If
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
no,
What kind of sandwich?
I just eat a sandwich.
Like a just
Yeah.
basic
if I'm
sandwich.
feeling
Well,
spicy,
is it like
I'll
a
cut
long
it
one
in squares.
or like a
Like the regular
a bread
bread.
sandwich?
Yeah, like the
Okay.
bread that you get from the store on
Cut it in
an average.
fours.
I don't cut
You
it.
cut it in
I don't
fours.
cut it either.
Yeah, I
If
just
it's spicy, I'll cut it
But
in
if I
fours.
did
Oh
cut
my
it, I
God.
would cut it diagonally. But I
Yeah.
don't. I just eat it. I'm a 20-year-old man.
I do
I just eat the sandwich.
I rip it in half.
or I
Yeah.
would fold it before I would cut it.
You
What?
fold it.
Fold a sandwich?
Yeah, because
So like a
Like pizza,
taco.
like
if I was like
Like
if
perforated
I
paper
wanted to cut a sandwich,
to make the cut easier.
no, no,
Or you fold it and you,
like
you draw the
because
line.
the point of cutting it is to just like
Divide it? Yeah.
yeah. So, if I fold it, that's
Okay.
So what's on the
I have the
sandwich?
giggles
So we fold
today.
it.
Peanut butter?
yeah. I'm thinking about like a
Jelly?
PB&J, like
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but
What
like
kind of sandwich?
because I just don't like
Yeah.
doing more stuff, so I'll just like
Yeah, what kind of sandwich do you ham and cheese?
Yeah.
Peanut butter
I'll
and
just fold
jelly?
it if I really need it that small.
So like bread, stuff in the center, fold.
Well, no, I like make the sandwich normally.
Oh my
It's like how you
God.
fold a pizza sometimes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if I needed it smaller, then I would just
Oh my God.
Okay.
Why didn't you just cut it?
Fold it? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
like
Um,
I don't cut my sandwiches. Like
So
Yeah.
like this,
yeah.
Yeah.
like
and
'Cause-
then like it cuts.
what's the point of cutting a sandwich?
I mean,
To-
you can
To
just-
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
get
cut
it-
mine. Okay, I was
Human
just
nature.
asking.
It's just
well,
human nature.
yeah, but
Um,
in my mind, I'm like, if the point is to get more of like to line the sandwich up so it's easier to eat, right? The smaller portions.
yeah.
what
Then
if
I
you
just fold it.
I just feel like
Just
I don't know. Like when you cut diagonal, I feel like it's like I don't know. It's
More
weird because like
Why?
no, I don't like it because it's like tiny and then fat and then tiny. You know,
what are we talking
No,
about?
like
Wait,
like if you
so-
cut diagonally,
So
if you
you
cut
cut
into
it-
triangles, basically.
Oh,
but then they're
never
symmetrical,
cut
and
a-
that's nice.
Yeah, well, it depends. Some
Hmm.
people
cut it down
cut
the
it right,
middle.
but I like to cut it down the center just because I don't know.
It
I feel like
reminds
it's
me-
easier.
it reminds me of like
Even?
pizza, like thin crust pizza. They cut it into like little and like the big
Mhm.
pizzas, like the
Yeah.
dinner boxes.
Squares.
That shit pisses me off. I
Have
don't
y'all
know.
seen the smooth PB&Js?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's jelly.
Yeah.
What?
I don't like
Yes.
peanut butter.
What?
Unfortunately.
It's
Cinnabon.
Oh.
What is the bread they're using on that? The bread looks worse than
That
It's
the
looks like
jelly.
the bread that's like for
Huh?
those like
it's a gelatin
Asian,
sandwich.
Oh.
those Asian
Yeah.
sweet
awful.
sandwiches. That's what it kind of looks like.
It's
like
a
Sandwiches with the like icing on
Oh,
them.
that looks
Yeah.
good actually.
it's made out of gelatin, and each layer is like so like the bread flavored gelatin. Think about that.
So it's
Yeah.
like Jello,
That doesn't sound.
like a Jello sandwich.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gross.
Huh.
It weirded me out personally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
But with that, if a sandwich could look at like that and not be gelatin, would you eat it?
Yeah. What would it be? What would it be then?
I don't know.
Just normal stuff. Like imagine if you could get your bread that smooth.
Do the bit, Matthew.
Yeah, like yeah.
Oh my god.
like the ant sandwich.
Imagine if we had a cricket sound effect. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just wanted to know just because it was an ongoing debate. So, also, this has been an ongoing debate, and I would want to know y'all's opinion. Are French fries potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're made of
They're made of
Potatoes.
potatoes,
Yeah.
but they're not potatoes.
no.
They are potatoes.
They are potatoes.
They're just fried potatoes.
I
that
just
are
knew
long.
someone was gonna say something. I knew
They are
someone
made
was
of,
going
they're,
to.
but they're not potatoes, right?
I
They're
guess
potato
they are.
I knew
slices,
someone
no?
was going to.
They're,
Because like a potato is a potato.
yeah.
You get what
I mean,
like let's say like
mm,
applesauce and apples. Like applesauce is like made with apples, but
Okay.
But to be fair, applesauce it has
has
more
other
than
stuff,
apples in it.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a
It
comparison.
depends who the fry is from, I think.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Like,
Well, technically, you could say like potatoes or like fries are potatoes in oil because they're fried, right?
Yeah,
But-
but
That's I don't know.
are
That's
they still
semantics.
potatoes?
They're made of potatoes. It's like
if it's like
Okay,
a,
Is tomato sauce
I
tomato?
understand where you're coming from now.
I don't know.
I see what you're saying now.
Because I have a friend that's like, I like French fries, but I don't like potatoes, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I like French fries, but I don't like potatoes,
Oh,
and
I
I'm
was
like,
that.
but French fries are made of potatoes. No, they're not. It's not the same thing. And I was like,
Well, you're.
I was like, no. I was like, they're the same. I was like, French fries are potatoes. He's like, no, they're not. I don't like potatoes. And I'm like, if I were you, I would just say, I like French fries. I like potatoes in the form of a French fry. But it was just an ongoing thing. And then like another group of friends, like we're going at it because like we talked about it with them, and it was just an ongoing thing. So I was like,
That's like because
So
I
they're a
don't.
potato
I don't
denier.
particularly like tomatoes, but I do like the sauce and like I like tomato sauce.
but it's made with other things.
Yeah. But,
But
like
so is a
so is a fry. Yeah,
Yeah,
fry is
like-
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, well, fries pretty much is just
they
like,
use like beef tallow and stuff.
what?
Like they
Well,
use
I don't know
meat.
about all that. I don't know.
I don't know
Uh,
about that.
meat oil.
I don't
That's
like,
not how I
stuff.
make my French fries.
Is-
Well, that's how
is-
like McDonald's used to make them, and like if you look
That's
at the
dumb.
ingredients, they add like a bunch.
Yeah,
of other
but I mean like a basic French fry, It's usually just like you fry it, salt, good.
They put
Yeah, but you're
like,
adding
sugar
s-
in them, and
I don't know about.
Hold on.
This
Oh, I
is
don't
all
put
new
sugar.
information. I
Hold on,
just thought it
hold on,
was
hold
you fry a
Mm-mm.
slice of like a potato and then you like put salt on it.
Yeah, that's-
Sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean,
Which
if
is-
you're doing it at home,
Is that enough to be like tomato sauce isn't like tomato is tomato and something else? Because technically it's like you're putting more stuff than just the potato in the fry bucket. Yeah, because it's
I
and
mean
salt
technically
and oil.
No, I mean it's just salt. I'm just saying like I would say if it's more like you're doing like the potatoes where you cut them up and like you
No.
put like the like garlic or whatever on them, So I don't know, whatever seasoning like to make them like fancy or whatever. But yeah. I'm just saying like French fries are potatoes. You can't really say that they're not. So
Well, then you would say potatoes. Like I feel like the designation of like the food matters.
I mean, but you do have potato wedges, right?
Yeah.
Those are considered French fries. Potato wedges.
But you called them potato wedges.
Yeah, but they're served as like French fries, right? Because like they're fried
But like
at like restaurants.
if you ever go, if I don't know, I think some restaurants do this. But if I went to a restaurant and they're like, "Oh, we have French fries with our burger," and that dude came out with wedges from a potato, I'd be
yeah.
like, "Okay, I guess this is what you guys consider a fry, but they're still wedges." I don't want to be too disrespectful because I was gonna say something else. I was gonna say you better go back in there, give me some real French fries. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's different. I feel like that's different because I've made potato wedges before with that guy. We didn't call them fries.
I don't know, but it's
They
like
batter
flour
with
bread.
something?
What,
That's
the
the
potato
thing.
wedges?
Yeah, do they
I don't think
batter
so.
it with something? Not like
The way we made it,
I
we
don't think
just
so.
we throw oil on it and put it in an oven. That's basically frying. We could have fried it in a pan, but it's prepared the same way as a French fry, but it's not the same.
No, I actually thinking about this more. I don't think that French fries are potatoes. They have potato in them,
Yeah.
right? But now that we've introduced the like potato wedge, it's like that is kind of like the middle point there. Because when you think about a French fry, right? You put like the sugar on it or the vegetable. That's
Well, I don't
what
put sugar on
that
them,
is how
I guess.
most fast food restaurants make their fries. You don't taste the sugar so much, but it's there to make your brain hooked on it. They usually use like some sort of like beef tallow or type substitute to add flavor to it, and then like whatever else they're doing in the kitchen, right? and it's distinctly like not a potato.
Yeah.
It has potato in it. Your friend is wrong for saying that it's not a potato. That's like a wild opinion to have.
Like,
But there's
I would
something
ask,
different.
like, you know, if you say, "Oh, I'm gonna eat an apple," and then you pull out a bag of like apple slices, you're technically right? But it's, you know, it's not. They're
But
apple slices, right?
Then if you pull out apple, like a candy apple or something, it's like something has been done to it to make it technically a different food, right? You wouldn't
Yeah.
say that, oh, a candy apple is the same as a normal apple. It's like one is objectively better for you. So
Yeah.
I think that it's like, and then the apple slices are like the potato wedges.
So it kind of seems like you're like on both sides a little bit.
There's like a process to it. Like it
Yes.
is a potato.
I like food.
Yeah. It is a potato, but it is a different kind of food. That's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryder, you're awfully quiet.
I don't engage in these discussions.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You're a nerd. Shut up.
That's-
Eat the hot dog. Or don't. 'cause
I
hot dogs
mean-
are
He
bad.
says it a lot meaner than I would have just put it.
Put the meat in
I was
my
gonna
mouth.
say it doesn't, like, if you pay attention to the words coming out of your mouth, then that's the answer to your question. You don't call them potatoes.
Put the meat in my mouth.
But if
Alright.
you really want to think about the actual definition of a sandwich,
Don't even start.
No.
Nah.
I forbid you from starting this discussion.
Does that mean a quesadilla is a flatbread sandwich?
What?
I know, it's just silly.
We're still. I used to try and explain to people why burgers and sandwiches are like different because they are.
Yeah.
But other people don't
Different
seem to
preparation.
agree.
Different preparation. You can cook the deli meat or whatever you want. It ain't gonna taste the same, but
It's
you
not
know,
a sandwich, or I mean, it's not a burger.
a burger. It's just
Yeah. Well,
bread.
it's about the type of context that it's in. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta go grill me some sandwiches.
Yeah. I mean, like a chicken sandwich, but that's like just a burger with different meat, you know?
That's me
Yes.
when I go to Kane. Give me this sandwich.
You were talking about that chicken
The
place.
Cane
earlier.
sandwich?
Yeah.
is it good? The cane sandwich?
Yeah, I mean,
There's a sandwich?
yeah. I mean, I just get it.
Is that
'cause
new?
like
I would
the
assume.
I don't go there, so I just
like-
go to Popeyes.
I don't go to Brahms for burgers, but they sell burgers at Brahms.
Which
you
are
know?
pretty good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
should try them.
I've heard they're good, honestly. I've never been. I don't live near one. Or I do, but I live near.
They don't taste like
I
a
live
fast
like-
food burger, which
Yeah,
is a good thing.
I live like right next to like a McDonald's and a Chick-fil-A and a Whataburger. So like 99% of the time I'm just getting one of those three places.
Yeah.
Corporate shill over here.
Does anyone want? I have like Whataburger breakfast burrito thingy things. I don't know. They're like little coupons that
The
I
giveaway on the station. Call in.
call.
Oh, yeah, call
in. All three of you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have like these little thingies. It is enjoy a free honey butter chicken biscuit breakfast served.
Oh, by the way, I'm on SOS mode.
Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, this is how it looks. I don't know if any of you can see that.
At the top. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's how it looks.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
What were you saying, Matthew?
I don't know. I have a thing that gives you a free thing if you buy a thing at a place.
Everything.
And if you want it, I have it. I
Very
don't know.
specific.
I
You
get
wanna look
those
at it?
every
Of a
single
thing
month
and of a thing of a thing.
from my work.
Wait.
Call in and enjoy a
Kind of.
free Whataburger honey
Is it
butter chicken biscuit breakfast
We're next-
served at
Oh, I
11
thought it was
p.m.
gonna be
to
like-
11 a.m.
No.
Buy a strap, get a
Offer
strap.
expires
No, that's-
December 31st.
No,
December 31st.
we work
of
next
this
to a
year?
Whataburger.
I know,
and
that's-
they
yeah,
send
this
us
year. That's a long time.
coupons.
That's a good
We do have
coupon.
those, but like
You sure you won't want a honey butter chicken biscuit? Maybe in December? Because that one expires.
Yeah, man.
It expires at the end of the year.
Trying to see if I have more. I don't know.
I had a period where I would only eat the honey butter chicken biscuits.
Well, then here you go.
No.
That's for you.
I
Those are
have
very good.
plenty.
Relapse.
I have plenty of those coupons.
I've heard they're good, but I don't get like fast food breakfast very often.
Yeah.
I do sometimes.
Well, I don't get it for breakfast.
Don't you just get it?
Thank you. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever
they
had
start
it.
serving it at 11 p.m. So I'll just
Oh,
wait.
Gosh.
I know.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice.
I do get Whataburger a lot.
I got a
Buy a strap, get a
Whataburger's
strap.
good.
We're not talking about water.
Do you want one?
Tomorrow.
No,
You're
I'm,
talking
I'm
about
okay.
it.
I'm pretty well equipped.
Whataburger
I
is
feel like.
bomb.
I always
I think
the
I'm
same
okay.
thing.
Me too. I feel like bad for getting the same thing every time.
What's
but
your
Genetically
What's your order?
blessed,
the
I
Patty Melt goes
guess.
crazy.
I want to try the patty melt.
I always,
It's good.
it's
It's
so good. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always just get the
That
bacon
is
one though.
Such
So,
a
the bacon
funny
Whataburger.
way to put
I'm-
that.
I think so.
The patty melt, either depending if I want fries or onion rings, I get either or, and then
Onion rings
the
go
Dr.
hard.
Pepper.
I wish they still had the mushroom Swiss.
Oh, we
but
started
That's
selling
pretty good.
these.
That one
Hold
was
on.
good too.
it was good, and then they took it away.
They took it
so
off?
yeah,
I just get the
They don't
Patty
have
Melt
it
every time,
anymore.
so I don't even look at the menu.
I was thinking of trying it, so I'll probably try it next time I'm there.
Didn't you have like a
I just thought of the ant thing
like
again.
that
We
has
started
bell peppers,
selling
like grilled bell
Let
peppers
me
in
see.
it?
I'm
Or
interested.
maybe?
I don't know. They've had a bunch
Okay.
of different sandwiches that they've taken away. Oh
Is it
no!
rainbow one?
What's it called?
Here comes trouble.
Well, we're
Oh shoot, it's Johnny.
Oh no, you
wow.
came too late.
See?
Speaking of coming too
What on
late.
earth? You're showing over there. I just briefly glanced. Oh my gosh, we're talking about Whataburger, and then
Hello.
Yeah,
okay.
There he is.
the goats.
Yeah. No, they
For the
sell them
last
at my
5
work.
minutes of the show.
That's all.
Whoa, hi, Jonathan. Fantas has
Yeah,
made his
Johnny
appearance.
Fantastico is here.
Hello, Johnny.
Coming fresh off his Call of Duty win last.
Oh, can you do the ant thing with Mr. V?
Yeah. We were trying to explain the joke to them. I don't think they really get it.
You gotta
Well,
be
I
there.
get it now, but it's
I
all
was like, me and Matt were laughing
Yeah,
really hard.
I don't know. It just got to me. Sometimes there's like a joke that doesn't really like. I've thought of, I've remembered jokes I've made in the past, and stuff that I've heard.
Mhm.
It doesn't hit as hard as like when you're there, like laughing at it. I feel like so.
sometimes I wish there were ants,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you get pizza, what do you get on top of the pizza? Like pepperoni, you get like spinach, like ants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your ant of choice?
What? This is my annotace. I don't know. I'm not an ant eater, so.
I mean, I'm not either, but
You're sounding
hypothetically,
Yeah.
suspiciously like
Yeah.
an anteater.
the ones with they
Like
drink honey and they have those big old
Is that not
butts.
all of them?
No.
Oh,
No, they're
I
like
don't know.
they gather honey in their abdomen, and if you feed them food dye, they turn different colors.
If you feed them with 40,
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
doorhead ants, the ones that just like it's.
Oh,
like
I don't like those. They make me
circle.
uncomfortable.
And they're a door. They just sit there at a hole. That's all.
That's cool.
They look
That's cool.
weird.
That's cool as heck.
Here, this is
I like
them. See?
Whoa.
What on
big old
earth?
booty. Let's go.
Yeah, they
Oh my
collect.
God.
Yeah, so you can eat
Caked
these
up like
guys.
this. Yeah.
For real.
Pulling the wagon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, they're so cool. I love them.
Yeah, ants.
I don't like ants. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
got
hate
5
fire
minutes.
I mean, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
They're menaces.
Ants
Sure.
were such a problem as a child. Like they would just make holes in things and come out.
In your house.
Yeah, in my
You
house,
start
like
eating them.
Where did
yeah. It was dinner time. They were like
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
underneath.
I
the
needed some
snack.
extra protein
Yeah.
in my diet.
nah, ants are chill. I hate wasps.
Yeah, I
Fuck
saw one
wasps.
today.
Fuck
Yeah.
wasps.
They're just like big flying ants, though.
No, but they-
They're evil.
They
They
actually
have
are.
no-
Yeah.
There's no purpose for them on this earth.
It's not even a defense
Mosquitoes,
mechanism
too.
thing.
They're just here to be dickheads.
Yeah.
They're talking about
Kill 'em.
y'all know the lantern flies.
Genocide them.
The lantern
those fireflies?
No, no, no.
Oh.
So they're like I might be thinking of the wrong word, but they're like these little flies that are like invasive and they eat everything. And they're thinking about releasing a killer moth, not a killer moth, a killer
The
wasp
Batman villain?
to like eat them.
Who's they?
Scientists.
You know,
Yeah,
Them.
them.
yeah,
Joe Biden.
yeah. They're
or
gonna
Bill Gates? Because isn't he
Yeah.
the one that did like the genetically modified mosquitoes
These aren't
that were
genetically
giving people
modified.
malaria?
They're
Giving
just like
people
grabbing a
malaria.
killer wasp and they're releasing it like
Damn.
upon the United States because these
But
like little
why?
bugs. Well, because there's no natural predator to these like flies, and they're coming from New York, and they're gonna move down to
Oh, no.
California within like 2 or 3
Oh,
years
never
and take
mind.
out all of our crops.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
So they
Why?
might give us more wasps.
That sucks.
But what's the purpose? I don't understand. How does that benefit any of us? I think it's just
They got
a
here
ploy
on
to kill all of
accident.
us.
Yeah.
We're
So
just-
they're trying
we're
to
done.
kill the flies with like wasps, like way worse wasps than what we have currently. So get ready.
Making like super wasps.
Yeah, super wasps.
That's
If it's
fucked
going to
up.
California, can it like just go straight shot from like New York there and like skip over us?
Maybe.
Can it
I hope
contain
so.
them?
Sorry for the people in between, but that just doesn't make sense. Wow.
But I think that's it for today.
I think
You got class to go to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him.
he's usually furiously telling us to wrap up.
Yeah, I think you're.
Wait, can I see that again?
Oh, we still
Oh, did he?
It's very pretty.
It is, but they're
Let me
gonna
see it.
kill you.
It's just
What is this? What is
A
this? creature?
lantern fly.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And
yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Make it clap.
Okay.
All right. We're wrapping up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get something from the vending machine.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Burrito.
Bye.
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 I'm getting something from the